What is up, you guys? I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about what laser coaching is. Um, it is something that I have only offered in the past as like a one-time special or like a Black Friday special or something like that. So I wanted to let you guys know what it is and why I'm offering it and how long it'll be available and all of the details, and I want to answer any questions that you might have. So let me know. Type them in. Say what's up. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's chit chat about it. What's up, Peter? What's up, Kyle? I am good, Kyle. Thank you for asking. I'm a little tired today, to be honest. It's been a long day, even though it's not even 6 o'clock here yet, but it's been a good day. Um, so I wanted to talk to you guys about laser coaching. So for those of you guys who know, I am a coach and consultant, and I work with people in some group settings, and I do one-off groups sometimes in project or programs and stuff like that. But I mainly work with people these days privately. So this freaking hair needs to stay on my face. So basically, it includes though a 6 month contract. So all of my people, hey Peter, shush. I don't think I look tired. That's not a nice thing to say to a girl, okay? Not a nice thing to say. But anyway, so typically I work with people on 6 month packages. So it's quite a commitment. And I understand that not everybody is willing to do that or needs that all the time. Like, I personally believe it. I always have a coach, so I think everybody needs one. But fact of the matter is, the reason I do that on purpose, because I know that the kind of changes that I make in clients that are coming to me like for full-blown coaching, we need at least 6 months together. Quite honestly, most of my clients work with me for over a year. That's been the norm around here in my world. So, hey, Juri, what's up? But occasionally people just need a one-time, one-off session, or that's all they can afford, or that's they kind of want to get their feet wet with coaching, or there's a specific scenario. And so what's also, obvious about what I do for a living is I have a pretty interesting background with very specific things that I have expertise in. So automotive, insurance, body shop. So when I say automotive, I mean auto body, towing, mechanical, rental cars, everything from organizing the shop to the shop schedule to the shop programs to dealing with the insurance companies to setting up insurance profiles with them to managing and building an entire team of people in the shop, mechanics, as well as in the office, as well as estimators, like as well as teaching people the entire process of how to run a shop. And then you can go to, I have built construction businesses from the ground up, complete new systems for them. I have redone all of their programming. I have gone into businesses and shops and ripped basically their entire paperwork system apart and helped them rebuild it into something that worked for them and flowed for them. So as far as business is concerned, I have a vast amount of knowledge on things like that, to where some of that stuff could easily be is something that we could talk about in a one-time session. I could really give people a lot of information on what they need to do moving forward, and a lot of feedback and ideas of things that they can implement within their office or in their building to really streamline things. That's also just a gift that I have. I'm able to help people reduce the touches within their business. That's why a lot of you guys don't know this, but I have business consulting clients that actually pay me to come into their companies and help them with that, and we work together on long-term bases, and I go in there certain times of the year and I help them reduce the number of touches throughout their process and their system, which in turn makes everybody happier because there's higher productivity, lower cost, lower stress, things like that. But that's just that's like a skill that I have. And so while yes, I fully 100% believe in the long-term coaching, and I know that the massive effects and like results that produces, I also know that some people just want a one-time session. They're like, hey, I have this idea, or hey, I have this problem, or hey, I want to grow this extra side of my business, whatever it might be. Can we talk about that? Can you help me break down why this isn't working, or the best way for me to fit the things together, or whatever it is? Hey, Tiffany, thank you. I appreciate that. So, also I've planned more charity events and more promotional events than I can count, raising tons of money for charity. The last event that I did, we profited over $19,000. And I think we only had 300 attendees. So it's actually a lot of donations and a lot of money, plus a lot of moving pieces. But it's just something that I'm good at. So these are just all different things as far as business goes that are skill sets that a lot of people don't necessarily also know that I do, but that I have that available to them. And since I don't do full-blown project management for people anymore, they always want to know. I've had some inquiries of like, how can I still get your 2 cents or pick your brain on this or have you help me organize this project or this event. And so this is how you can do it, through these laser coaching sessions. So it's 1 hour or 90 minutes. It's not limited, one per person. So like I know a couple people who are going to get two, and we're going to do them a couple weeks apart basically so that they can really get what they need for the project that they're working on. So yeah, you can kind of use it. It's almost like a la carte, right? It's like almost like you're shopping for your coaching a la carte, but it just makes everybody's lives a little bit more easier. I'm just trying to make sure that I can help people on the different levels of where they're at. But here's the flip side of this too. For those of you who don't own a business, or those of you who don't need help planning an event or organizing their shop or organizing their paperwork or removing, finalizing, what's the word I'm looking for? Funneling down the touches within their business. This is also something that works really well for people who are trying to get a different perspective on their mindset. They're not really sure what to do to upgrade their state of mind or to keep themselves going down a specific path on whatever journey it is that they're on. They're not sure what tools to use. If they're suffering from anxiety and they want some tools they can use to help them in their day-to-day life to react to things differently, how to be more proactive, how to plan your life differently, how to become intentional with every action that you take throughout the day to where that stress is no longer existent. There's so many different things that we discuss. And what I mean by that, when I say we discuss, it's like I have a laundry list of, or like not a laundry list, but a pretty long list of clients that I've helped with so many different aspects of their life. Communication, how to be a better communicator, how to be a better leader, how to be a better manager, how to show up in a specific way every single day. Even if you're scared, strategy on being intentional in your brand and in your business, like things like that. That's, again, this is what I do all day long, every single day. So this is just another way for people to access that part of me and have these conversations, to be able to get their personalized information without having to necessarily commit to the full-blown coaching experience, meaning like this 6-month program. Because as of right now, that's really the only other way that you can get this type of advice specifically from me, is through the private 6-month coaching at this point, other than like the one-off programs that I do and stuff like that. But that's even not very frequently. So what's something else? Like law of attraction and manifestation. A lot of people don't understand what that means. Oils, right? Like I've been using essential oils in my life for 6 years, to do all kinds of random things. Like it's just, different things that I've created within my health and fitness and how to fit all that stuff in. There's just house organization. There's just a wide variety of things. And the reason I'm telling you guys all of this is because all of these things are on the table for what to do, or what we can discuss if anybody wants to take advantage of these laser sessions. Because I've had so many, the reason I came up with it is because I was kind of at a loss. Like, I want to serve the people who are wanting just that one conversation. They're like, I just really want to go through this with you. And I think we can nail it out in like one conversation, 1 hour, 90 minutes, whatever it may be. And so I was thinking about it. And I'm like, well, how can I really make that work? To not, you guys know I have like set boundaries on my time and what I allow and things like that when it was as far as how much I work. But like, I was thinking in my head, like, how can I still serve everybody and serve myself at the same time with this? Because it feels like something I wanted to offer and something I really want to help as many people as I can. And so that's where this came from. And now it exists. And here we are. So I'm pretty stoked. And I was really excited to announce that that is now going to be a thing. There will be a limited number of sessions each month. It's kind of going to vary depending on what my schedule is like, honestly, each month. So I'll let you guys know as they're available. But that's why I posted it today, because I have the availability open for November. And when they're gone basically. So it's going to be a first come, first serve basis. When you purchase it, you don't have to schedule it like that particular month if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. We'll discuss it if necessary. And these are giftable. I wanted to say that as well. Like if you wanted to purchase this for your wife or your sister or your brother or your whomever, you can do that. You can gift this session to them if it's something that you think they would be interested in and could benefit from. Then you can purchase it on their behalf, basically. So I'm so stoked, you guys. You guys know how much I just want to spread all the love and the light and help everybody that I can. And so this just is another way to do that. Plus, I have a lot of other cool things in the works that are coming up. That'll be like, I think the lowest cost item that's going to get sent out is like $7. And it's one of those things that it's $7, and if you stick to it for 30 days, it will legit shift your life. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I'm actually just restarted using it myself. Like, I kind of go through spurts when I want to crank up the gears on something, and I'll bring it in and I'll use it again. So it's the killer tool. It's super easy to use. There's so many people live. I love it. So does anybody have any questions for me? I'm going to jump in here really quick and make sure I'm not missing anything, because when I'm in my group that I do live streams in every week several times, they don't always show me the comments. So I am going to double check. But yes, these are available right now. 2 of them have already been swooped up, but I had 6 available actually for November. So there are still 4 left, and they're not overly priced, by the way. This is actually, so if you were to take my monthly rate for coaching, for private coaching, and you were to break it down into weekly, these are actually cheaper, or like less expensive. I hate that word cheaper, but they're less expensive per session. So you're looking at $400 for 60 minutes and $700, or no, $600, I'm sorry, for 90 minutes. And that includes a Zoom call with me and you one-on-one, video chat, like a private room basically, and it's recorded and it'll get sent to you afterwards. You'll have access to it forever. Anything that we discuss, I take notes on everything, as well as if we decide that we're going to come up with a plan, or we write down action steps, or I have a program that I think you should have, or it's a free download. I have so many free things that I've created for my groups over the years that if it's something that I feel like you would benefit from, I send you that. So you get access to all of that after our call. So prior to us getting on the phone, I'll send you a list of questions so we are very, very clear on what we're going to talk about when we get on the phone, so that we're not wasting any time. And we can just get right down to business. So you're actually going to get your full time frame and we'll be good to go. So, and if you ask any of my private clients or anyone who's ever done a session with me, I'm really bad about staying on the time frame. So most likely we'll go over, because that's how I roll. If we're in the middle of a conversation and we're getting somewhere, I'm not going to stop. Let's just put it that way. If we're like getting down to business and we are like right at the 60-minute point and you only paid for 60 minutes, I'm not going to cut myself off in the middle of a freaking sentence and be like, oh, your time's up. See you later. Bye. Like, I think some people would probably do that, but I certainly could not, or would not. I couldn't even bring myself to do that if I wanted to. So anyways, that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're thinking about it, or you've been thinking about coaching, this is a great way to get some of that without spending thousands of dollars. Realistically, that's just the cost of coaching privately these days. So this is a great way of doing that. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. Anybody who's watching the replay, feel free to type your questions in as you're watching. I will definitely get back to you. And if you think this is something that anyone that you know would benefit from and could be interested in, please share the video with them. And if you guys liked this, and those of you who are watching and hanging out with me, thank you. Hit the thumbs up, because I love the love. I love the love. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Tiffany, you're a total badass. Thank you. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, it's a fun idea. These are fun for me. I freaking love them. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and you'll be seeing much more of me. I have committed myself back to the daily live streams, so stay tuned because they're coming. Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll talk to you guys soon.